Here it is, moment you've been waiting for. It's 217 Recovery Podcast. Welcome to the 217 Recovery Podcast, the 10th of December, 2019. My name is Corey Winfield. You murdered my father. Prepare to die.
Hey there, Corey Winfield. I'm Ryan Beckman.
Oh, Hillbilly Ryan.
And I'm just Chris.
Do a Hillbilly Chris.
All right, going to tell you my name's Chris Goss. I'm here tonight. We're going to sit in this 217 Recovery Podcast. I'm going to sit with y'all tonight and put my 10-gallon hat on, put on my boots, and we're going to go kick some stuff around.
Hell yeah, man, because we don't have to live like we used to.
No, we don't.
No, sir.
No, we can't. But we can stop with the accents. Well, Ryan, you can just do them whenever you want.
Okay.
Yours are awesome.
Whenever I feel the need.
Yeah. Off one on us, and we'll figure it out.
I'm just spontaneous. It's best when I'm spontaneous with it. I get in the heat of the moment. Next thing you know, I could be anything.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I was listening to our last podcast, and it was good. It really was. I was driving back. I had a couple-hour drive, and yeah, it sucked though when all of a sudden my mic cut out. But other than that, I thought we were having fun, man. It was a good time.
Good riffing.
So now we did lots of mic tests tonight. Did lock up once. I didn't even tell you guys.
But you're playing with your knobs.
I know.
Jesus,
now again.
guys.
Well, all right. Anyway, we had a good pregame here today. We did not mention what we were going to talk about, but I had something I want to talk about.
Of course you do. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Well, okay. All right. I'm going to ask you this.
Go ahead.
All right. This one. I want to ask you something, and then I want you to think about it for a minute, and then I'm going to ask you, Ryan. I want you to think about it, and I'll come back to you, Chris, for your answer, and then we'll come back to you, Ryan, for yours.
All right.
Okay.
Play ping pong. So.
All right, Chris.
Okay.
Let's say that you like to eat donuts. Okay? And you eat donuts all the time.
Okay.
And then you start realizing, and your doctor tells you can't eat donuts anymore. Like, damn it. Then you meet a woman. So you're like, I'm not eating donuts anymore. And you eat a woman. Hold on, let me. You meet a woman, and she likes the donuts. And every time you go to her house, there's a donut on the table. She keeps donuts in her car, just eating donuts. But she doesn't have a problem with donuts, man. She's skinny, got that booty, and it's not. Her doctor says, "Hey, eat more donuts, whatever. I don't care. You got a good donut thing going on. You can leave a box of donuts up there for 2 weeks."
They'll go bad.
Okay,
sorry.
Okay, so
Sorry.
what would you do in that instance? Hold on.
Okay.
You just wait.
I'm holding.
Ryan, you're hanging out with some dudes, and your doctor told you, or maybe you just realized you had a very unhealthy obsession with cheese curds. And
I'm so glad I get the donuts.
you're like, man, I really like the cheese curds, and like when I eat cheese curds, I eat them till they're gone. Like I can't just have two.
And I get all backed up.
These guys, whatever it is, man, it's not good. Every time you eat cheese curds, it is no bueno. And you're hanging out with these dudes, and man, they just eat cheese curds all the effing time. And it's kind of like, what do you do? Because you don't like feeling all backed up or whatever. So you got to think about that. What would you do? How would you handle that situation?
Donuts. What do I do when I go over?
I'm going to give myself one.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give myself
You going to give yourself one?
Mm-hmm. All right, Corey, let's just say that
I'm disappointed.
you like ice cream. I do.
Uh-huh.
And I swear off ice cream. But this girl I go around, she's always eating effing ice cream. And I have to just decide, is it the ice cream? Is it her? What problem is it? So it's a little different example of dick. Donuts, ice cream, cheese curds. But it's still dick.
Awesome.
So, Chris, back to your donut scenario.
Okay.
All right, so what do you do?
So when I go to the house, she's got a bag of donuts. Every time I get to the car, she's got a bag of donuts.
She's eating donuts, and
eating donuts.
Can't eat donuts.
I can't eat donuts.
All right.
Well, I try to stick it out for a little bit. and not eat donuts. And I hope that I don't eat donuts being around donuts knowing that I love donuts. And I think that could be a problem. But I'm going to try and stick it out because you said she was skinny, had that donut booty, and everything was okay. So, you know, I know. It's a brain buster.
So you're going to try to force that square peg into that round hole.
For at least 2 to 6 weeks.
But then there's going to time where you're going to eat a donut, Chris.
Yeah, but does the donut kill me?
So would it make sense for you
yes,
to find a different
yes, yes.
to find a different woman maybe who doesn't eat donuts as well?
Right. Let's find somebody who has something that is relatable to me.
Okay, now hold on. That's part one of the question.
Okay.
So we got your answer. Ryan,
Cheese curds.
your buddy's eating them cheese curds?
I'd say based on past experiences, I am allergic to shellfish, but once in a while I will. Yeah, I have allergic reactions. Not too.
Let's make some shrimp.
Too swell. So I do indulge in it once in a while, just on a special occasion. You know, I'll be some steak and lobster dinner.
Was that the accent? That's your main accent.
I want to know who he took the lobster that sounded like that. She was excited, though. All right, so I'm sorry to hear about your shellfish problem.
Allergies.
But with the cheese curds, and
I would end up eating some. Maybe not as much or as often, but
you would. It would eventually, you would cave.
I would cave.
Right.
Okay, so I got another part to your question, too. And then me, well, knowing myself, I couldn't be around her. I mean, normal people eat ice cream in a certain way, but, you know, if somebody's just always eating ice cream and me trying to stay away from ice cream, I would have to say, yeah, no, I couldn't go around it. So we all pretty much had the same answer.
In a nutshell.
Okay.
No pun intended with your shellfish.
Yes. Okay.
That was me. You did it. I'm catching all of them.
Here's another question for you, Chris.
Okay.
Following the other scenario. So, let's just say you haven't eaten donuts in 2 years. Okay? Now, you meet a woman who's been donut-free for 4 months. But you click, you have everything in common, but they say you'll be 13th bacon. Not bacon like bacon that you eat, but like baking. You'll be, instead of 13th stepping, you'll be 13th
Oh, okay.
bacon.
All right.
Baking.
Okay.
So what would you do? Would you say, you know, honey, you got to have a year off of donuts before we can talk anymore? Because you're not really committed yet. You got a lot of sugar issues you got to figure out.
I feel like these questions, you knew these questions before and you just didn't say anything.
What?
Yeah. Perfect. So, yeah, I don't want to eat donuts around her because I don't want to jeopardize her donut.
You've been free for 2 years of donuts, bro.
Right, but
You're
if
doing
I
pretty
get
good.
with somebody who's only fresh off of donuts for 4 months, she's just fresh off the powder. And I don't want to jeopardize her diabetes.
You're afraid that you would jeopardize her.
Yeah, I know.
Bring some glaze to the table.
Yeah.
Glaze on her cheeks and face. And
Good God. Yeah. So
Ryan's had enough of that talk.
I can tell by his face. He's upset.
Quite
All
enough.
right, so your answer confuses
That was
me, Chris.
a sophisticated mother's.
So Chris is afraid he's going to cause the person to go back and eat donuts. So same with you, Ryan. So you've been away from the curds or the shellfish, whatever. It has to be curds, though, and you
That's
understand
curds.
why, because we're talking about dick. Donuts, cheese curds, ice cream.
Ice cream, cheese curds.
So it's been 4 years for you since you touched a curd. Okay? And your new friends are coming around. They're like, dang, I haven't touched a curd in 8 months. and you're like, man, I really like these dudes, but I'd be 13th curdling. I don't know. Like,
What does?
I'd be deep curdling.
So you think I'm going to lead him back to the curd?
no, like what would you do? Would you just be like F it, man? Like, I don't eat curds. He's fresh off the curds. We can hang out. Ain't no thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And Corey. Yeah. Well. Mm-hmm. With the ice cream. Mm-hmm, yeah, I know. I know. I can follow along. I know how it's going. I would probably be cautious, but would not cut the person out.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said you would be cautious because you were afraid that you would lead them back to curd or
say
to donuts.
Powder.
Yeah, see, glaze. But no, I wouldn't be afraid. I would lead her back to ice cream.
But she would lead you back to the ice cream.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's really cautious.
Man, so many warnings.
Because I wouldn't want somebody to eat ice cream who doesn't want to eat ice cream and who has the same problem I do. So let's put this in layman's terms and quit playing around with these games.
No more games.
Stop it.
All right, so Chris, let's just use a drug, a choice. Let's just say you like the boof stuff.
No.
Okay, you haven't
Go
boofed
ahead.
in 2
Tell them
years.
what I do. I
Okay.
think they know.
All right, so opiates, let's just say.
Yes. Okay, don't use the big word.
So you gonna have 2 more days, and you will have 60 days clean.
Yep.
Congratulations, prematurely.
Prematurely.
Which I know you don't like that kind of talk, and we'll get there when we get there kind of thing, which is the right way to take it. But
Thursday.
you know, God forbid anything bad, super stupid happen, you're going to get that.
Right.
And I believe you will. So let's just say you make it to a year, and you're just on fire at that point. And I'm on fire. But okay, so you meet someone who same problem with opiates, and she's maybe 4 months. Now they say no, you don't take advantage of that girl. Now what if that woman or man has
Cute.
a problem with alcohol? Wow,
Okay.
then is that 13th step in? Is that like, well, hey, you know, that's fine that, you know, she has pills all over the place, and that was kind of something that wouldn't it make more sense that you would not seek out, but be naturally drawn to someone who has the same goals of not using opiates anymore, not using any kind of drug really anymore, than to go, well, yeah, you know, hooking up with somebody with the same kind of thing is really bad.
I don't know. It seems like, regardless, because I also, besides an addict of the opiates, I'm a raging alcoholic. When I drink, I don't just drink one. I think it would be probably not a good idea to, gosh.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. These cautionary tales?
No,
Or
it's
just future.
I just wanted to get your
predictions.
guys' feedback. There's a point to all of this, too. And Ryan, let's...
Speaking of points.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
now what about you? Like, would you hang out with, if we said alcohol was your thing, which you liked everything, would you find it more, I guess, comforting to know that some people that you're involved with are kind of on the same, heading in the same direction? Or would you want to, like, nope, I need a normal person? I say normal with quotation marks in the air.
Right. Air quotation mark.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Are we referring to women or just friends?
With you, Ryan, I don't know.
I think we need that. We don't
stop it. There.
Thanks, Corey.
You can use it both ways. Go both ways with it,
Your
Ryan.
mom's disappointed.
Like, okay, let's use it as a girl, like a relationship, like
All right.
Relationship.